Want to see exactly how much we made running our mobile automotive repair service? I'm talking revenue, costs, and how we're helping you do the same thing. Let's go break it down. I'm a one-man show, 4 days a week in the field, and Friday today, I'm in the office doing all of my paperwork, invoicing, paying my parts bills, and building the schedule up for all next week and ordering all those parts for next week. So let's jump into the numbers and find out exactly what we did in revenue and costs. So this week, I closed out 16 ROs. That was a total of 23 and a half hours presented with an average per RO sales of $351.55. That average per RO profit margin was 59.99%. It's a very good number. With that, we had a total gross sales of $5,624 for the week. All right, so now for the costs. On paper, right here, we have $752 in technician pay. That's to me as the technician. Then it cost the company $1,498 in parts. That leaves us a total net profit of $3,374 for the week. So with that $3,300, we have fixed expenses that need to come off of that. That includes my front end staff's payroll. That's my wife's payroll. Now, a loaded cost on that is about $800 a week because as a company owner, we have to withhold employee tax and withhold their portion of tax to send that to the IRS. We do that through QuickBooks. So a loaded cost is $800. We still have about $1,200 a week in other bills that we have to pay. That's gas, portion of our insurance, all of our software, the truck payment, any other credit card payments. Every cost for the month broken down to the week is about $1,200. That equals around $2,000 in fixed expenses for the week. So that takes and leaves us with about $1,300 in net profit for the company. If you actually take that on a percentage based on the 5,600, that's a really good margin. That's around 24% or so on the actual week. But I get to keep more money than that. Something else that most people don't realize is we can keep about 10% as owner draws at the end of the month. If you want to know more about those, don't forget to stick around to the end of the month because we'll show you all of those margins and exactly what our payroll was to take home for the month. But that was our week, and that's how we break down our numbers, and that's the true value of how it is to run a real automotive repair business, whether it's mobile or in a brick and mortar. So if you're looking for help starting your mobile service, you should be following along because we help people like you start your mobile automotive repair journey, and we guide you through the process of making your numbers right and how to be successful. And we have proved that our way of doing this works out well. So if you need that, don't forget to follow along and ask some questions down in the comments below. We'll be sure to add those into a future video.